My name's Ben, and today we've got another fabulous car to show you around. This is a 2024 on a 73 registration Audi SQ7 Vorsprung. So being a Vorsprung, it's top of the range, comes with everything you can have, and this car's got some nice optional features over and above that as well. It's one owner from new, and the list price on this car when it was purchased by the first owner was £97,000. So it's a huge saving off of the list price of one of these, and if you actually tried to order one of these today, it's over £112,000. So a massive saving off of a new SQ7. It's finished in satellite silver with the black leather interior, and we'll talk some more about the interior as we get round there. But starting at the front here, again, as I mentioned, a lot of specification as standard being a Vorsprung, but you can see in the front grille here, we've got these two radars. So this is for the adaptive cruise control that the car is fitted with. You'll also have already noticed that it is a full black pack, again, part of the Vorsprung. The forward-facing camera for the 360-degree camera system that the car's fitted with. We have Audi laser lights with the matrix beam, and these will do sort of the fancy daytime running light display when you unlock the car and lock it as well. So fully adaptive headlights. Again, front and rear parking sensors as you would expect. And then coming around the side, we've got these huge, I can't remember if they're 21 or 22, I believe they're 22 inch V-spoke alloy wheels in the two-tone, so diamond cut on the faces with the grey on the inserts. And then one of those options over and above a Vorsprung I touched on is those red brake calipers, so to have those painted in red with the Audi S logo on them is an additional option. We've got the Audi Sport sort of inscribed in the face of the wheel there as well, which is a very nice feature. Black door mirrors are a free cost option, but you can have those in either body colour or black. But on this car, going with the rest of the black pack, such as the lower door sills there and the roof rails and the panoramic roof, it fits in really nicely. And then if you have a look inside, obviously all keyless entry and exit. We've got huge puddle lamps on the floor with the Audi S logo in full colour, which is really nice, and they're very bright, probably the brightest puddle lamps I've ever seen. And then have a look at the beautiful interior. We've got the polished oak veneers in this car, again a free cost option, but a choice between that or piano black, and I just think it makes it feel very elegant. And then that black Falcona leather interior, and again one of the options over and above Vorsprung is to have that leather with the grey contrast stitching, which again is a very nice feature. And you'll notice the seats are all perforated. That's because they're heated, cooled and massage function seats. We've got a massive opening glass panoramic roof across the back there, and illuminated door entry seals. They're also soft closed doors, so if I just push that too, the door will pull itself in. Privacy glass on the rear three quarters. And then if you have a look in the back, there's so much space in the back of these cars. And the rear seats are actually quite adjustable as well. 4-zone climate control, so there's a small panel that will illuminate when the car's on in the back there, where the rear passengers can control their own climate settings. And these seats all fold down as well, because obviously this car is a 7-seater, so you can access the 7 seats through these rear seats here, which is very clever. Again, those puddle lamps on all 4 doors. And then coming around the back, it's also fitted with rear axle steer, which is a standard feature on a Vorsprung, but makes it very, very agile, manoeuvrable considering the size of the car. And then again, more features of the black pack, like the full-length bar across underneath the brake lights here, the Audi rings and the rear diffuser sections here as well. And then being an SQ7, we've got the quad circle exhaust pipes on either side. It's a 4-litre petrol V8 in this car, so a very powerful car. Same engine that you would find in an RS6 or an RSQ8, etc. You may have already noticed that there's rubber mats throughout the car, so there's also 2 replacement carpet mats for the front passenger, and then you'll see under there these 7 seats, so the 2 extra seats on the back there, which are all electrically controlled through the panel on the left-hand side there. And you can also lower and raise the back end of the car if you're loading stuff into the boot to make it a bit easier through 2 buttons down there, and then just a button up there to shut that boot down. Reverse camera on the underside of the boot there, just above the number plates. And we'll jump in the driver's side and talk through some of the other features for you. So, starting on the driver's door card, first thing to mention is that beautiful polished oak veneer. Again, I think it just makes the car feel so much classier. And across the top of that, you do have ambient lighting, which is probably quite difficult to see on the video, but that will illuminate very nicely. Memory settings for both driver and passenger seats. Very adjustable seats. And then the heated and power folding door mirrors down there as well. Bang & Olufsen sound system on the tweeters in the doors there. And then the final feature, which I'll just turn the ignition on to push the window down. So if you have a look on the back of the door mirror, you'll see a small sort of cutout on the back of the door mirror there. So the car has blind spot monitoring, and that will illuminate orange when you're near anybody's blind spot. You can actually see the ambient lighting's come on a bit nicer now that I've turned the engine on. But having a look inside, so as I touched on before, very adjustable seats, all electrically adjustable with memory settings, heated and massage function, and cooled seats as well, but we'll touch on that afterwards. We've got a very adjustable steering column, so this comes forwards, backwards, up or down very easily. And then this beautiful 3-spoke, perforated on the sides and smooth leather top and bottom steering wheel. All multi-function as you would expect. So on the left-hand side, we've got the controls for our virtual cockpit here. So we can do the very famous full map on the Audi virtual cockpit. It's a very customizable virtual cockpit, and in my opinion, Audi's is one of the best. In front of me, we have a heads-up display. So again, it'll be difficult for the camera to pick up, but there's lots of information on there, like our speed limits, the speed we're doing. It will give navigation prompts and also our lane departure warning if you have that switched on. And then down the left-hand side of the steering wheel here, the adaptive cruise control is controllable through that stalk just down there. Coming over to the center screen, so it's sort of a dual touchscreen setup in the center of these modern Audis. It's all wireless Apple CarPlay as well. And if I come into the center, there's lots of things we can do. So we can go into the car settings, and we've got Audi's Drive Select, which is very configurable. Obviously, with the car being on air suspension, we can customize the height of the car if we need to do so. And then if I come into seats, you'll see at the moment it's on seat adjustment, and we can adjust the front bolsters here on the side. And then there's buttons on the center. If I push this, you'll see the massage comes on, and there's lots of different options for the massage intensity and the massage program that the seats give us as well, which is very nice to have all of that. If I pop the car into reverse, we'll see that 360 camera system that we've got. So reverse camera on the right hand side, and then the 3D bird's eye view on the left hand side, and we can press this button here to bring it into a full sort of 3D camera where you can swipe around and see wherever you like. Just pop it back into park and close that down, and then obviously I'll just very quickly show you Audi's navigation system. So at the moment it's very much zoomed in, but if I zoom that out, you'll get an idea of how that looks with live traffic prompts as well. So very up to date and usable if you need it. Down on this lower screen, we've got our climate control settings, and as I touched on before, heated and ventilated seats. So 3 settings for both of those. And then importantly, the steering wheel is also heated as well. So if I press this button here up on the screen, you'll see heated steering wheel. And then we can control the rear climate from here as well, and obviously sync our front climate as well. The heads-up display can be configured or switched off from this lower screen as well. And then drive select buttons, shortcut buttons. There's multiple ways of doing the drive select, but some shortcut buttons down there, along with our assist features and some more down there. The S-tronic gear stick, the ambient lighting coming all the way underneath this section is really nice as well. It's everywhere you look. And then lots of storage under the center armrest here, dual cup holders in the center. And I'll open that roof so you can have a look at what the car looks like with that panoramic roof open. But it will go all the way back. It's a full sliding roof with this wind deflector in the front here as well. And I'll just turn the car off, jump outside and summarize what a fabulous car this is for you. So as mentioned at the beginning, this is a one owner from new example with just 4,400 miles on the clock, a massive saving off of a new SQ7 and a fabulous specification. In my opinion, a very elegant looking car. My name is Ben. I hope the video's helped. Thank you very much for watching.